How's everybody doing? Yeah, I'm coming out there. It not today though. It's not today. I don't think he's. Yeah, it's not time just yet. But here's the thing: still got work to do. We're working, and we have been working all freaking night. Yeah. It's been one of those heavy conferences. Yeah. I hope you had a good Friday night. Mine not so much. Yeah, but that's all right. Overtime. Getting paid really well. So anyway, yeah, um, we talked about some issues overnight that were kind of inner circle stuff, and but this one's for everyone in the whole wide world. You know, crime has been a problem, and here's what he wants to put on the table for all of you guys that have been in that world. It is tough to change when the whole community has watched and seen you act like thugs because you thought that was what you were supposed to do. You didn't want people messing with you. You didn't want the world pushing you around, taking your shit, that kind of thing. It. You were brought up as thugs, and thug life. I got one for you though. Here's what the father suggests: leave that thug life behind. Let's really turn your truck around and move away from that community. And when you do, change. Be that person you always thought that if the world was really good and if you really could be a good person, because nobody would be giving you a hard time or harassing you or forcing you in a gang or what have you, live that life. But live it somewhere else. Because obviously, the reputation that you have in that village is not what you want. Everybody needs to have a chance to change, and you can't change if everybody looks at you as a thug. So, just find a new place. Find a new set of friends. Find a world that does make you happy, where you can live in peace. And we'll work on the neighborhood ourselves. Because, see, here's the thing, we're talking about how we're going to do this with Avatar Law. You know, um, Father's not really happy with judges. He really thinks that is the number one problem in our court system. There's some good judges out there, but there's a lot of bad ones. A lot of them. And then there's those problems with the law enforcement. But here's the thing, if we're going to give you thugs and everybody in the world a get out of jail free card to skip hell, we definitely got to give it to the law enforcement. And that's what the father wants everyone to know. That, bad calls have happened with everybody. There is nobody that is perfect. And so, Avatar law enforcement, yeah, whatever you've done in your life wrong, as far as being a law enforcement, it's gone. It's going to be erased. When you sign up for Avatar Law, you're going to be just like the thugs. You've decided you're going to live a perfect life, and you're going to be good. And you're not going to do any more lying or any kind of manipulating of the system, because we're going to make a system that works. However, the judges, Father's not really happy with those guys. If there's so much as one case in your mind, Judge, that comes up that you violated ethics and what you stand for and what you're supposed to be doing at that bench, you're like the other bad guys. Walk away. Start a new life. Don't be on the bench. Law enforcement, they could keep their job. You guys on the bench, no. None of you. One case comes to your mind. I'm telling you, walk away. Or lie to yourself and see what it gets you. All right, because plain and simple, he's got no tolerance for judges. It's like having a dishonest priest. It just sticks in his crow, really bad. You know, these guys out there doing law enforcement. They've had to deal with a lot of bad things because the revolving door world. And I understand you had issues with budgets and what have you, but spending time and answers, the real judges did. The other ones, the ones with the special deals, just get him the hell out of here. Yeah, I don't want to deal with this. Kind of attitude. Yeah. Or, of course, all those judges in the world of, yeah, that's a good deal. Let's let that happen. Yeah. What? Yeah. So, you know who you are. You really do know who you are. You know those cases that, yeah, you probably should have handled differently. Yeah, walk away. Because, yeah, that's the way he wants it. And we're going to fix this world. But we're going to fix it with people that were honest to start with as far as judges go. Because we really need those to be honest right now. And the sheriff's going to be bringing bad guys to you. And we got to know that the person on that bench has held his ethics all his life. And he believes he has held his ethics. So, kind of important. And because you're going to ultimately be judging them. So, yeah, we got to trust the court system. And we will. And that's how we'll go with this forward. But all of you out there in the world that have lived the thug life, the gang life, the I'm badass, and everyone around you knows it. Now's your chance to get out. Just move. Leave that hot life behind. Go somewhere else. Become a new person. Become a child of Christ. Do the right thing. You can't change the reputation you've built there. You can just leave it behind. And that's the best thing you can do for yourself and your footprints coming tomorrow. So, roll with that. Some of you may be strong enough that you can show your Christian walk in town and show that you've changed. All the more power to you, buddy. I'm all for that. But sometimes you've got so many that hate you in your neighborhood. You can't stop that. And they'll never look at you the same because of how you've acted. So it really is one of those judgment calls that you'll have to judge. Have I ruined my reputation beyond the point of staying here? Because if you have, leave it behind. Just walk away from it too. And start a new life. Become the person you've always dreamed you wished you could be. If God would just give you a chance. I'm giving it to you. Anyway, working. I'm really working. I got to get back to it. We just wanted to get that clarified out there in the world so that everybody understood how we want to go forward with the world of crime. Because, we really are going to have those 3 strikes. Yeah. If you're a pit bull that bites, we can't have you out there on the streets. That's all there is to it. We just everybody wants to walk around the streets and be safe. And, we just can't have pit bulls running around that bite. So, are you one? Can you control it? We'll see.